In the realm of culinary delights, where flavors dance and aromas tantalize, there's a brand that has captured hearts and taste buds worldwide. That's Amul, the epitome of dairy excellence. Amul was a brand that was established in 1947 by the Gujarat Cooperative Milk Marketing Federation Limited as a symbol of protest against the exploitation of dairy farmers from middlemen. And since its humble beginnings of just two village cooperative societies and producing 247 liters of milk daily, it now produces over 25 million liters of milk daily and has 3.6 million farmers on its cooperative board with over 18,000 cooperative societies. Now, Amul has become the largest dairy organization in India, and it has over 46 products with a range of ghee, ice cream, milk, cheese, butter, etc. And it's especially known for its effective supply chain management, employing a very successful cost leadership strategy, continuous innovation, and extreme brand loyalty. The product that I have chosen as the basis of my study is Amul's processed cheddar cheese, which has been very popular since its release in 1960. Now, Amul has a very rich, nutty, funky taste, which has made it a cult classic, and it's sold all across India as well as exported to US, Hong Kong, New Zealand, Bangladesh, Myanmar, etc. Now, in India, it enjoys a dominant market share of over 50% and experiences an annual growth rate from somewhere between 20 to 40%. And it's especially known for being a good quality product at a very affordable price. So it's also sold using a cost leadership strategy like all of the other Amul products. In the Ansoff matrix, Amul cheese sits in the market penetration strategy. This is because of the heavy investment in increasing cheese production capacity, as well as adopting a very aggressive streamlining distribution strategy and really reducing their prices and focusing on competitive pricing to make people opt for Amul over other alternatives. As for the BCG matrix, Amul cheese is surprisingly a star product. This is because of the high growth in the cheese industry due to rapid urbanization, rise in incomes, a preference for international cuisines, etc. At the same time, Amul also has been investing heavily into the technology and R&D aspect of its supply chain to continue to maintain a high market share in this high growth industry. As for the SPP, I think that Amul should expand its cheese into the Southeast Asian market as there are a number of factors that are favorable for its expansion, and it should specifically enter Indonesia, Philippines, and Vietnam. And it should enter Vietnam first as a test market. And in Vietnam, there's a high proportion of the younger population which eats a lot of cheese, and they're also a growing population. So Amul should target its cheese to the younger generation and continue to adopt a cost leadership strategy in doing so. So how do you do that? Now, I recommend that Amul cheese should adopt a WOD strategy and compete with Lactalis Group in Veena Milk first. And it can do so by capitalizing on Veena Milk's weakness of scarcity of raw materials by leveraging its own excellent supply chain and raw material procurement, which it does in India on a large scale anyways. And for Lactalis Group's sustainability issues, it can highlight its own cooperative values of mutual benefit as well as a fair chance to all. And also, it can talk about its strive for sustainability in its partnerships with the distributors in Vietnam, and also its global brand presence and iconic Indian heritage, anyways, gives it an advantage to be able to form effective partnerships with distributors all over in Vietnam. And once it's been able to compete with those competitors successfully and it's gained a decent market share, it can then go on to compete with Bell Foods. And that's how I think that Amul cheese can be a successful product in Vietnam and slowly then go on to gain success all over Southeast Asia. Thank you.